it's Stephanie here with Infernal TV, and I'm here right now with Michael of Flotsam and Jetsam. So how are you?
I'm doing good. How's it going with you?
I'm doing great, thank you. So let's go ahead and just talk about the tour. It's the very beginning of the tour, and you're just doing some routing dates, some self-headlining routing dates. So overall, you know, how have the shows been?
Better than expected, actually. We played a Monday night in Austin, and it was off the hook. We didn't expect it. You know, what you can't ask for any more on a Monday night, you know. And then it's Wednesday night tonight here in Florida. We'll see what happens tonight. I'm sure it's going to be good.
Awesome. And so your tour with Hammerfall starts tomorrow. I mean, what are your predictions? Do you think it's going to go well, or what do you think?
I do. I haven't seen Hammerfall for, I don't know, it's been a number of years. When did they tour the States last time?
They were just here last year.
Last year? I didn't see them last year when they came to Phoenix, so it's been a while since I've seen them. So I'm really looking forward to it. The anticipation so far seems to be taken really well, so we're excited about it, super excited about it.
Awesome. And so now you're playing, you know, just a few self-headlining shows, but then you're going to be touring with Hammerfall. So overall, is there a difference between like touring, you know, like just doing your own tour versus touring with another band?
Yeah, I think so. I always like doing our own shows, you know, headlining our own shows, but when it seems like the package deals are better, it gets even better after that, you know. There's so many bands, there's so many package tours, you know, everybody gets to kind of choose which ones they want to go to. And since there's so many, I think sometimes they like when we do our own shows, as well as other bands when they're doing their own headline shows, I think that it kind of takes away from those because they can go see a package tour, you know, for not much more money. They can see 5 bands, you know, or something like that. So, but, you know, I like doing little shows like this at the Crowbar tonight, too. So
awesome. And so now let's just discuss Ken Mary. I mean, overall, how has he been with the band and everything?
Ken Mary is a phenomenal drummer. After Bittner left and joined Overkill, we ended up, you know, we've been talking to Ken Mary, and, you know, he said he'd be up for trying some stuff out and seeing how it worked, and it worked out awesome. He's one of those dudes, like, when you're a musician, you know when you play with somebody within the first 30 seconds if that person, if you're compatible. You know? Like, I knew right away. It's like, okay, this is the dude. You know, do we do any more auditions? There were some very good candidates for the job too, but like Ken, I mean, he just knocked it out of the park. He's a super professional guy. He's pretty funny, you know, and yeah, he's killer.
Awesome. Do you have any comments on Ken?
Oh, I try not to comment on Ken as much as I can. No, he's, you know, the coolest thing about Ken is he's extremely professional. He's been doing this forever. He's as old as we are, so he just kind of gels with us really well. Awesome.
And now, I mean, your last album came out a little bit ago, so do you have any new music on the way?
We do. We just finished another record. It's being mixed right now.
Oh, nice.
So that's going to come out November 9th. And we kind of hope to get it out before the Hammerfall tour, but we still never really toured the United States for our last record, our self-titled one. So it's kind of cool that it's coming out that late. You know, we pushed the date back a little bit, so we do get to tour the last record, you know, for the States. So.
Now, did you do anything different with this album compared to your other material, or is it just same old Flotsam and Jetsam?
Go for it.
You know, it's kind of a mixture of everything we've done so far, all in one record. We're maybe bringing Flotilla back for the cover, so it's really kind of a, if you took a song off of each record so far, we'd have this new one. So
awesome. And now, I mean, you all are legendary. You've been doing this, you know, for years, and do you still find ways to challenge yourselves?
Actually, with this group of musicians, this lineup, it's challenging every time because it seems like there's a bit of competition going on, which is cool. Yeah, I mean, you definitely have to keep doing that or it gets stagnant, you know.
Nice. And how about you? Do you have any comments?
You know, we try to challenge ourselves not only every record, but every show pretty much, you know. We all like to do our very best effort. We really love our own songs, which is cool. And it's kind of a thing that no matter how many people are in the audience, 5 or 5,000, we like to push ourselves and see how well we can do that night, so we can, you know, compare each other later and go, oh, you sucked that part up, or you did great on that, or whatever, you know.
Awesome. And so one thing that I think me and all Flotsam and Jetsam fans can agree is that you've always stuck to your thrash roots. So is there a reason, or is it just because you like the music, or what do you have to say?
For me, that's kind of the stuff that gets me going. That gets my blood boiling. It gets me excited. You know, kind of gives me life. I don't like to listen to doom metal and stuff like that's okay sometimes, but it's kind of a little too depressing for me.
Yeah.
I like to be lit up by something fast. You know, like maybe even try to, you know, get that first feeling I got when I listened to Kill 'Em All. I was like, oh my God, what the hell is this shit? You know, always looking for that again.
Awesome. And do you have anything to say about like why you love thrash so much, or?
You know, it's kind of a blood and a heart thing. These guys wrote like 30-something songs for me to write to for this new record, and when we got done listening to all of them, we took the 14 or whatever that made us have that feeling the most, and that's what we concentrated on. And it's always that way for us. It's we don't really go, okay, let's write a thrash song. We say, let's just write a song, and it always just ends up thrash.
All right, sounds good. And now, other than the new album, what do you have going on for the rest of the year? Any other tours or anything?
For the rest of the year, no. We've got the Hammerfall tour, and then we're planning for next year's. It's going to be pretty aggressive touring next year.
Nice. All right, and then here's the last question. Do you have anything to say? You know, you can say hi to the fans. You can promote something, or say hi, or it's all yours.
Again, the new record comes out. It's going to be November 9th of this year, and just watch for it.
Awesome. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Just like these guys are saying, Flotsam and Jetsam has a new album coming out this year, and they're currently on tour with Hammerfall. So if the tour is coming anywhere near you, then definitely go and support these guys. And it seems like next year will be a very busy tour, so it'll be a very busy touring year, I should say. So I'm sure they'll come out somewhere, wherever you are. All right, thank you for watching. Stay metal, everyone.